As we head into the fall and winter months, what does that mean for the real estate market? Well, I've got just the guy to ask here. It's Nick Taylor, one of the owners here and brokers at Taylor Realty Associates. Thanks for having us.
Good to have you again. Thank you.
Okay, so it's starting to get a little cooler. What does that mean now for the real estate market?
Well, we see some changes. Every time there's a season change, we have change in the market.
So good changes or bad changes?
Just different changes. We've gone from a cyclical and a predictable market to an unpredictable market, which means every season new things happen.
Okay, what kind of things do you think may start to happen now that it's going to get fall?
Well, basically what we're looking at when we see the seasons change, then all of a sudden what we have is a situation where less people are in the market and there are probably less houses in the market. And so we see changes with regard to buyers' mental adjustments to what they want to do as far as housing is concerned.
Let's talk a little bit about the kind of correlation between interest rates and the prices of houses, how that kind of goes together.
Right. So that's a great question because everybody thinks that the rates are too high. Right now they're somewhere around 7, give or take a little bit. I bought my first home almost 40 years ago, and I assumed a 6.5% loan and thought it was tremendous because everything else was 10.5. With the rates being at 2 or 3% in years in the past, that was almost like free money. And then now we've got stuff that's over 7, depending on who you talk to with that part. So what happens is when you have interest rates down, prices tend to go up. And when the rates are up, prices tend to go down. So now we have a unprecedented situation to where the rates and the prices are both up. So people are not sure whether to buy, sit tight, refinance, or not. So it's caused some confusion within the market.
Maybe they should build.
And that's a great point. Some builders are still going at it pretty hard. There are certain incentives in Urbana, for example, that is causing that market to be a little stronger than others. But there is actually less building going on now because of the restrictions that have been put on builders in the local area here. So it's cost them a lot more money. So they're a little nervous between the economy and the additional restrictions. So the slowing down is taking place a little bit right now.
You and your brother, Russ, so many years of experience here in the real estate market. What is the value in having an experienced realtor?
That's really a good question. We have a lot of agents that have come in the market the last 2 or 3 years, and everybody needs to start somewhere. But what we find is most people would like to have somebody that's a seasoned agent that has some experience with the change in the market. They'll have some better advice. They've got some experiences, more stories to tell that will help to relate to that particular buyer or seller.
Okay, and let's talk a little bit about Taylor Realty Associates and how you may be the right fit for somebody ready to buy or sell.
Well, we have a little different background. So we've done property development, subdivisions, and so forth, and we're still involved with that. We don't build houses, but we have in the past. So we have a little more knowledge with regards to how a house is built. When somebody goes through an inspection, most people are very nervous because they don't know how a house is built. I think we can add a lot of calmness to that scenario so that when people know what normal wear and tear is versus a problem, and so we can best give them a better advice and help them through the process a little bit faster.
All right, well, let's remind everybody where you're located here in town.
Yeah, we're located at the intersection of Route 47 and 150 in Mahomet, and we've been here for 12 years at this particular location.
Well, and this location is beautiful right here on the corner. We appreciate you having us. Some great tips out there for anyone who may be in the market to buy or sell. You definitely want to get an experienced realtor, and they've got a few here at Taylor Realty Associates. And if you want to learn more and connect with them, we'll have all of that at sayliving.tv, and we do appreciate them sponsoring our segment today.